Hi everybody, it is Sandy B. Stitcher here. I'm finally back, still alive and still kicking, but very tired. um, I am sorry that I was gone for so long. It just seems like I either had no energy or I looked terrible, which I look today, and I just decided, you know what, if I wait until I have time to fix my hair and to have everything perfect, I will never come back. So here I am, and it has been since January that I did a video. It is April 21st today, Thursday, and I am going to try to show you some of the things that I have stitched on over the last couple of months. It won't be everything because I didn't go all the way back to where I left off in January, but it's quite a bit. And I will catch you up to date on some of the things that have happened around here. Um, First of all, we got a new kitty. That makes five now. And the new one is over there trying to open a cupboard door right now. He was a rescue. He was being kind of mistreated where he was at, and I was asked if I would take him in. He is part Maine Coon, and so he is huge and he's beautiful, and he is very inquisitive, and he is likes to be up high. He likes to play in the water. He likes all kinds of things. And we had a few weeks of some problems with the other kitties, but they're pretty much calmed down now. Um, Axel, Axel, come here. If I can get him to come over here, I will try to pick him up and show you what he looks like. There he's opening another cupboard door. He loves to open cupboard doors, and he doesn't knock anything out, but he just likes to open them and see what's in there. Axel, let me see if I can get him. Axel, where'd he go? He must have went in the cupboard because I don't see him now. Oh, here he is. Axel, come here, baby. Come here. Come to mommy. Come in. Come here. Come here. All right, stop right here. All right, come on. Let's come up here. He's heavy. Oh, all right. Here he is. Look at the size of these paws. But he's such a sweet baby, and he's very loving. Look in the camera so people can see what you look like. He's got a ow, now he's going to bite me because he wants down. He's got a huge bushy tail. He's he's just a really sweet guy, and so we're enjoying him. So that's that. I'm doing about the same as I have been doing right along. Still on prednisone. I'm down to 7 milligrams. Still have back pain, hip pain, knee pain, which I believe is all osteoarthritis. And but other than that, I'm getting by. Trying to go through everything in our house, and that's what's taking a lot of my time, is just trying to get rid of a lot of things. Want to try to have a sale at the end of summer and get rid of a lot of stuff that Bob had around here that he just can't do anything with anymore. Okay, and the next is Bob, and he is continuing his decline. So far, the VA has given us, if I can remember all this, a ramp on the front of the house, um, a stair lift chair so that he can go from the main level of the house up to where the bathroom is with the shower. We have a um, a walk-in shower is on order. As soon as all the parts for that come in, they will be coming out to replace our bathtub with a walk-in shower. Um, let's see, what else? Tons of stuff. A medical alert. He on order is a power wheelchair. That one hasn't come in yet. Um, Yesterday they just brought us out a lift which will lift him off the floor when he falls. And that's going to be fantastic because I've had to call 911 for a lift assist several times when he's just too weak to try to even start to get himself up. So this lift is going to be really, really helpful. Um, and we bought ourselves. We felt we didn't want to bother the VA for this, so we just bought it ourselves. We bought a hospital bed so that, and with a air mattress on it. He's had a problem with bed sores and from sitting in that lift chair too much. And I'm hoping that if I can get him into that bed and out of that chair just a couple of times a day, I don't even care if he sleeps in it at night. But if he just will get in it, and it's hard for me to get him in there and out of there, but we're working on it, trying to get his strength up. That is the worst problem right now, is he has absolutely no strength. And as you know, after 2 broken shoulders and the problems that I have with the PMR, which is muscle related, I can't do much to help him. So I do what I can do. And so that's where we're at. There's a few other things that the VA has helped us with, but that's what I can think of right at the moment. I want to get into the stitching, but I knew there's a lot of you that are interested in how things are going for us. And I've had a couple of people reach out to me, especially Lisa. Hi, Lisa. She has been a special friend, and I appreciate that. Um, so here are some of the things that I have done over the last couple of months. I finished my hat that I was crocheting, and here it is. I've still got a little thread hanging. I did wear it, and I just tucked this up in behind, and it was fine. But this is my hat, so it's just about done with winter now. We did have several inches of snow the other day, and then it snowed again the next day. But today it's supposed to be, excuse me, up around 60, and then I don't know if it's tomorrow or the next day. We're supposed to be up almost to 80. So Ohio weather, I don't know. But anyways, there's my hat. And then I was working on a hat for Bob, and I don't know if I showed this to you guys before or not. I don't remember when I started this, but this is his hat. Of course, it's a different pattern, and I'm trying to make it bigger. And I've got to put a few more inches on it for it to, I tried it on him one day, and it needs some more to be able to go over the top of his ears. So he'll have that for next winter. And put that over there and get the yarn up so the cats won't be playing with it. Okay, so here are, I'm going to go back to, I started at the beginning of March with what I had worked on, and some projects I worked on both in March and in April. And some of the projects that I worked on in February, I worked on also in either March or April. So maybe you will see some of the stuff from February. So I will try to go through here and show you. I know worked on Japanese garden. Most of you know what Japanese garden looks like. And there's the pattern. And this is the one. It is my oldest whip. And I'm hoping to have this finished by the end of this year. And I haven't worked on it lately. I've been working on some other stuff, and I am still doing Whipco. So here is where it's at. I hope you can see that. There's still quite a bit to go, But when I work on it for maybe like a week in a row, I get used to the symbols and the colors, and then, I just can zip right through it. So that is quite a bit more, I think, than when I showed it to you last. And I will be getting this out again soon, because I think I only have one more day to work on a Whip Go project for this month, and then I will have the rest of the month to work on whatever I want to. So I'll probably get Japanese garden out. All right, so let me put that over there. I didn't think about where I was going to put this stuff after I showed it to you. All right, and another one that I worked on, and I've got kind of a mess here, so bear with me. I worked on Barbara Anna's Love Never Fails, and here's that chart, or pattern, whatever. I know it's got a little bit of glare on it, but I think most of you know what it looks like. And here is my progress on that. Loose threads. Okay. Fold this over here. I did quite a bit on this, but yet I still have more than halfway to go on this. But there's what I got done. And I think the last time I showed it to you, I was working on the dress. I still had more of the dress to do, but now I have finished. And the socks, you can't really see them, but I did do the socks right there. And then the shoes, and I started that platform on the bottom. And so that one's coming along. And I did change my Whip Go board. Originally, I had started out that I had all of my whips. I had 25 whips. So I had all of my whips listed. And I thought, you know what? I'm not going to get much progress on a lot of these because my Whip Go goals were to do 5 days. And 5 days meant it could be 5 stitches on a day, or it could be 500. Of course, I don't ever get 500 stitches in a day anymore because I just don't have time. I'm constantly running and doing something. So I took off some of the newer projects and the new starts that were on the Whip Go board, and I added in repeats for my oldest projects. And my oldest projects, I had started a whole bunch of them back in 2018. So I took those in the oldest ones and then repeated them in here. So some of these have gotten much more work and some haven't. One of the projects that was on my Whip Go before I made the change was Village Canal. It's a dimensions chart. And this had been barely started. And in fact, I had started it once and then restarted it on different material because I was not happy with the material that came in the package. So I pulled out this material and I restarted it. And this is, I may have a card here. Sometimes I've been trying to put cards in, but sometimes the card is in with the floss. Okay, this is Baby Blue, Fabrics by LJ, 14 count Ada. And so that's how far I got with that when I restarted it and did some more on it. So there's that. And there have been days where I've not stitched at all because I just haven't had the time or the energy or whatever. My sister-in-law has been trying to come and take me out to lunch every so often or out to supper to get me out of the house. And since Bob has that medical alert, and if something does happen, he can call 911, I have, been leaving him by himself and going for short periods, no more than 4 hours at a time. And it really helps because I really do need to get out of the house and away from that whole situation, because it can just be, some days it's like every time I turn around the bell is ringing. All right, let me see. I'm looking at what. Oh, and he had a colonoscopy in March, and upper and the lower endoscopy and the colonoscopy, and it came back okay. He does have Barrett's esophagus, but there was no dysplasia, so that's looking good. No polyps. So we're doing good there. Okay, another one that I've been working on is Route 66, but it's buried here, so I will come back to that. I showed you Japanese garden, and I have written here Axel came. So Axel came to live with us on March 29th. And okay, then Paula Vaughn. Okay, Paula Vaughn is here, so let me find the picture of the chart. Not the chart, but all right, here is it's Perfect Patterns by Paula Vaughn. And this is the one that I'm doing. And this was a fairly new start. So this one doesn't have much done on it. So now I just have to find which one. I think it's this one right here. When you just start some of these, it's hard to tell which is which, but this one is still in the Q-snap. But there, that one is. And this is on, I believe it's 16 count white Ada. And so there's that one. And I have been having a hard time with my eyes. A year ago, they told me I needed cataract surgery, but they said I could probably let it go for maybe another year. But if it started getting bad, I needed to let them know. Well, I'm getting the notices now from the vision place telling me it's been a year. I need to come in and get my vision checked. And the last month, I have really noticed that I'm having a hard time seeing things. So, and I don't think it's the glasses. I think it's the cataracts. And that is going to be a real problem with me trying to take care of Bob. Because when you have cataract surgery, because he already had his, no, don't